E.N.D here, day 8 for the spoilers of Kaldheim. Spoiler season for Kaldheim, it's quite long, at least compared with other sets. We have this week and we have also next week, which I will cover all spoilers of Kaldheim. And if my maths is correct, we still have 5 mythics that still have to be spoiled. Let's start with this new artwork for Revitalize. 1 and 1 white, it's an instant, you gain 3 life, draw a card. Beskir Shieldmate, 1 and 1 white, 2/1, when it dies, create a 1/1 human warrior creature token. Frostpeak Yeti, 3 and 1 blue, it's a 3/3 for 1 and 1 snow mana, can't be blocked this turn. Draugr Mindrobber for 2 and 1 blue, it's a 3/2, enters the battlefield, look at the top card of target's player's library, you may put that card into its owner's graveyard. Karfell Master, 4 and 1 black, it's a 4/4, enters the battlefield, up to 2 target creatures each get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. Jar of the Lost, 3 and 1 black, it's a 3/2, flash, enters the battlefield, destroy target creature or planeswalker that was dealt damage this turn, foretell for 1 and 1 black. Taskeri Firewalker, 2 and 1 red, it's a 3/2, Boust for 1 generic mana, exile the top card of your library, you may play that card this turn. Dwarven Reinforcement, 3 and 1 red, sorcery, create 2/1 red dwarf berserker creature tokens, foretell for 1 and 1 red. Gnotvolt Recluse, 2 and 1 green, it's a 4/2 with reach. Icehide Troll, 2 and 1 green, it's a 2/3 for 2 snow mana, it gets +2/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn, tap it. Usher of the Fallen, for 1 white, it's a 2/1, Boust for 1 and 1 white, create a 1/1 white human warrior creature token. If you don't know how to play Foretell and Boust, at the end of this video I will leave a link for my tutorials how to play these particular 2 mechanics. Poison the Cup, for 1 and 2 black, it's an instant, destroy target creature if the spell was foretold, scry 2, foretell 1 and 1 black. Provoke the Trolls, 3 and 1 red, it's an instant, deals 3 damage to any target, if a creature is dealt damage this way, it gets +5/+0. So the spell can be used as a removal or to increase the attacking points of your creatures. Cardu's Vicious Return, 2/1 black and 1 red, Enchantment Saga, Chapter 1, you may sacrifice a creature, when you do, it deals 3 damage to any target. Chapter 2, each player discard a card. Chapter 3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it, it gains haste until end of turn. Ruined Crown, 3 generic mana, artifact equipment, enters the battlefield, you may search your library, hand and or graveyard for a rune card, put it in the battlefield attached to Ruined Crown. Equip creature gets +1/+1, equip 2. Valkyrie Sword, 1 and 1 white, equipment, enters the battlefield, you may pay 4 and 1 white, if you do, create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance, then attach it to it. Equip creature get +2/+1, equip 3. Scamper Elderhall, this is a new cycle of uncommon lands in Kaldheim. They are not snow, they are normal lands, they will enter the battlefield tapped, and they will have a particular ability that you can cast it only as a sorcery. Tap for 1 green, 2 to black and 1 green, sacrifice it, up to 1 target creature you don't control get -2/-2, and you will create 2 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Gnotvolt Slumber Mode, tap for 1 red, 3 1 red and 2 green, sacrifice it, destroy target land, create a 4/4 green troll warrior creature token with trample. Sarland Frostfire, tap for 1 red, 2 to blue and 1 red, sacrifice it, scry 2, then it deals 2 damage to each creature. Karfell Port, tap for 1 blue, 3 1 blue and 2 black, sacrifice it, mill 4 cards, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Ashgard Armory, tap for 1 white, 1 to red and 1 white, sacrifice it, search your library for an aura card or equipment card, reveal that, put it into your hand. Ferja Judgment, 1 2 white and 1 black, another enchantment saga, this is a rare card. Chapter 1, create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. Chapter 2, until end of turn, angels you control gains tap, destroy target creature with less power than this creature. Chapter 3, angels you control gains double strike until end of turn. Reidane, God of Justice, 2 and 1 white, it's a 2/3, a legendary creature god, it's a rare card, flying vigilance, snowlands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Non-creature spells your opponent cast with converted mana cost 4 or more cost 2 more to cast. I told you that all gods in Kaldheim are model double face cards, so you can choose to play Reidane, God of Justice, or you can choose to play Radiant Shield, 3 and 1 white, legendary artifact. If a source an opponent controls would deal damage to you or a permanent you control, prevent one of that damage. Whenever you or a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless its controller pays 1. Blood in the Snow, 4 and 2 black. This is one of those cards that was leaked earlier this year. Choose one, destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers. Then return a creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number of snow mana spent to cast the spell. This is a board wipe, but if you spend snow mana, let's say you spend the 6 mana that are generated from snowlands, therefore you will put a creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 6 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Scamper Avenger, 1 and 1 black, it's a 3-1. Whenever another non-token elf or berserker you control dies, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Ascendant Spirit, for 1 blue, it's a 1-1 snow creature, it's a rare card, 2 snow mana. It becomes a spirit warrior with base power and toughness to 3. 3 snow mana. If it's a warrior, put a flying counter on it and it becomes a spirit warrior angel with base power and toughness for 4. 4 snow mana. If it's an angel, put 2+1/+1 counters on it and gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. In my opinion, this is a very good card. It's a 1-drop, it's a 1-1, but turn 2, you can transform it into a spirit warrior with base power, toughness to 3. Turn 3, you can transform it into an angel with base power and toughness for 4. Turn 4, you can put those 2+1/+1 counters on it. It becomes a 6/6 with flying, and when it deals combat damage, you will draw a card. Very, very good card. Last card in the spoiler, In Search of Greatness, for 2 green, it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you don't, scry 1. I think this is a very, very good enchantment, and I think this can see play in Standard, in Commander, and why not Pioneer and even Modern. I hope you are liking these spoilers videos. I hope you are liking these cards in Kaldheim. As always, subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Kaldheim, spoilers, Magic the Gathering, and the collectible world.